everyone, it's me, Sunshine143. I apologize in advance for the rasp in my voice. I've been having some respiratory coughing throat things going on, but I'm getting better. So I just wanted to show you how I'm maintaining my twist. One of the things that I really wanted to do was to maintain the length of the twist. What happens when you blow dry your hair and then twist it is that the ends, at least for me, the ends don't curl up immediately because it's on blow dried hair. But even by the next day, especially when it's been warm and a little humid like it's been here, the ends will curl up within a day. But I still wanted to keep the length. Usually I don't care, but I wanted to keep the length now. So what I did Friday night was, it's kind of hard to explain, but I have like, you have a top layer and a bottom layer. The bottom layer usually is where your hair is longer. I banded those layers, so like 1, 2, and 3, those sections, I banded them, so, and I left the top layer loose, and I wrapped it with a do-rag, and then I put on a satin bonnet. So when I took out the hair the following day, the top layer was, it shrunk a little bit, but the bottom layer was still longer, so it definitely looked more like a bob, more layered I should say, but you can still see the length. So I decided last night to actually band everything. The only thing is with these two top layers, I didn't band them from the root to the end, so it's loose here, whereas these sections, I pretty much banded them like ponytails. And what I'll do is I'll apply a little moisturizer to the very ends. That way, even though you apply a moisturizer, it won't really shrink up the way it would if you didn't band them at all. So I'm going to take these out. I actually haven't done this before, so I'll see how it comes out. I can still smell the Afroveda Shea Amla, the myrrh and frankincense fragrance. I'm rushing for 2 reasons. One, because I want the video to be short. I don't want it to be too long. And I need to get to church on time. So I have 2 more. And as you can see, this is a really quick thing to do right before you go to bed if you want to maintain the stretch. And you can band them all over. I mean, from root to end, and it still wouldn't take long. I mean, I'd imagine you wouldn't need any more than 10 mini ponytails. Okay, so notice this. My hair is stuck to this ponytail holder. Whenever your ponytail holder starts to do that weird thing where the elastic is starting to show, you might want to put it aside, because I lost a few strands right there. Just aside. Nope. Ooh, I almost forgot one. Alright, so that's it. And wow, I'm like forgetting. I really thought I had fewer than I do. And so I think this should be the last one. Alright, so just gonna run my fingers through it, and as you can tell, what banding does, unlike, for example, if I braided the hair, which I've done in the past, it doesn't have the pattern. So if you don't want a pattern necessarily, you just want the hair to be stretched, banding is a really good alternative, because you don't really see, so maybe a little bit crinkly, but for the most part it's straight, and I wanted it to be straight. I didn't really want any crinkles, and so it still shows off my length. It's pretty similar to the length that I did that I had on Thursday when I did the twist video, but as you'll notice, the ends are curled up. Just see these little curlies. It was straight when I initially did it, and this to me looks better than curl. So that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if I'll leave it down like this today for church, I might just do one of these. I always like doing this when I'm wearing twists. I mean, the last time I twisted my hair was, you know, a lot shorter. And so it would be cute to do it this way. But now, for some reason, I feel like one side looks a little better. So, I don't know. I might leave it down. I might leave it up. But as you can see, that's a really easy way to maintain your twist at night and also preserve the length. So what I'll do now is I have Vatico oil. You can get this at an Indian store or buy it online if you don't have Indian store near you. And I like to melt it. It's coconut oil, mostly coconut oil, so it solidifies. So I like to melt it and then pour some of it into a spray bottle. I melted it yesterday, but because it's summer, it's still liquefied. If it was winter, it would have solidified within an hour or two. My apartment is warm, but somehow the heat from the summer is warmer than heating from the thermostat. So just rub a little bit. And a note about coconut oil is a moisturizing oil. I mean, there's nothing like water, but coconut oil, I'm probably getting this kind of wrong a little bit, but as compared to other oils, it's really moisturizing. Always use water. It's probably best to look up coconut oil, but I remember reading that it's pretty moisturizing. It definitely makes the hair soft and it's not greasy or heavy. So that's it, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. Take care. God bless. Bye.